Hi, Nicola Baird here from the Simplicity Project. I wanted to create this quick video for you today with a kind of guideline behind it. And it's not a rule as such, but it's a very kind of, has very practical applications. And it's this: don't make big decisions about stuff when you're feeling shit. What do I mean by that? Well, I used to think that when I was feeling low about something, so it might be about my business, or in the old days my career, or my kids, or juggling work and family, in those days when I was feeling really overwhelmed, believe me, I still have them, the days when I'm feeling overwhelmed, the day when I feel like nothing's going right, the day when the dog's annoying me because he's begging to go for a walk, you can hear him in the background. And at those times when you're feeling stressed or hassled or down or blue or whatever, you're feeling off your game. That is the time when we're so tempted to make big decisions on stuff. Hi, it's Nicola Baird here from the Simplicity Project. Today's video is about a very simple guideline, very practical guideline that I hope is going to help you make your life a lot simpler. And it's this: don't make decisions about stuff when you're feeling shit. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that. So on the days when we're feeling, say for example, when I'm feeling stressed about my business, or I might be feeling some insecure thinking about my revenues for that month, or I might be getting, this morning, I'm a bad mum because I've forgotten, I can't find my kid's school book. She's lost the medal she was given last week. The library books are missing. I haven't got anything in for dinner. So, I'm a bad mum, I can't manage all this work-life balance stuff, I'm just going to have to give it all up and just be a stay-at-home mum. It's impossible to juggle all this, the kind of thinking that might go through your head, right? And it's at times like that, when it feels like life is getting on top of us, that we're tempted to make really big life-changing decisions. So that's the time when we're likely to think, that's it, I need to give up my business and stay at home with my kids. I need to make that decision. Or that's it, I need to carve out 2 hours a week to make sure I'm sitting down and menu planning properly. Or that's it, I need to hire a nanny because my business is really important to me, and I need to outsource everything because that's the way it feels right now. Or I need to get rid of the dog because he's barking and ruining all my videos, and he does this all the time. Okay, apologies, dog sorted. It's times like that when you think, that's it, I'm getting rid of the dog. Or it's times like this morning when you think, right, I'm going to give up on my business, and you in that state, you take action because you think your thinking looks really real to you, and therefore you think that there's something that has to be done because these things outside are causing you stress, and therefore you need to act upon them. You need to do something about them so that you can feel okay again. And one of the things that I've really seen is that when we make decisions from that point, we spend so much of our time and our effort and our energy trying to deal with the repercussions of decisions we made when we were feeling shit. And so I kind of have a guideline now that when I'm feeling like I need to change something and I need to change it right now, I just check in and I think, how am I feeling right now? And if I'm not feeling myself, if I'm not feeling well-being and peace and calm, and if decisions don't feel light to me, that to me now is a warning signal. That's like, okay, you're feeling crap. All that's going on here is you've got some insecure thinking going on about whatever's going on outside of you. And whatever you do, just don't take any actions right now. The secret there is to do nothing. And what happens after that is that at some point, you will have some fresh thinking that comes in. At some point, you'll have a new insight. You'll have a new way, a new perspective on whatever the problem looked like. And what happens at that point is either you realise there never really was a problem, you just had some crappy thinking at the time, or you realise that there is something that needs to be done to change the circumstances, but you do it from a place of peace and well-being with a healthy perspective on what's really going on. Aware that a lot of it's being, your reality is being created by your thinking. Not a lot of it, all of it, in fact. But when you're in it and when you're feeling really stressed, you lose perspective of the fact that it's even your thinking going on. But what I want you to, as you kind of grasp the principles that I'm sharing with you here, these really simple principles, and you start to see that your experience is being created by nothing more than your thought, just the understanding of that and knowing that making decisions when you're feeling in a crappy place is a bad idea, full stop, that's enough to help you get enough perspective sometimes when you're feeling crappy to not make those big decisions. And to know that there's nothing to do here. Just ride it out. There's nothing you can do. The more you try and jolly yourself up, the more you try and analyze that thinking, you're just going to get yourself in more and more of a tangle. Just leave it be. Let the next thought come along. And when you're feeling back to your true self again, that's the time to see if there are decisions to be made. So that's my kind of practical tip for this week. Stop making decisions when you feel crap. If you feel crap, if you feel like it's a big urgent decision and it needs to be made right now, they are all signs. Don't go there right now. Just wait and see till you have a better perspective. Okay, speak to you next time.